Is West Virginia still in the mix for a 3-star defensive back? And does Twitter give us the answer? Let's talk about it. What is up, college sports fans, fellow members of Mountaineer Nation? This is Coos, and welcome to another edition of Coos' Corner, where I help you drown your sorrows from the depression, the gloom, and the doom of the college football offseason by pouring out shots of college football content. If you like that kind of content, you need to hit the red subscribe button. You need to hit the like button on this video if you like it, and you need to share this with your college sports loving friends. And also, leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this young man I'm going to talk about. Coos' Corner family, I got to give you kudos. Last video I did on Rodney Gallagher, I said if you get me to 50 likes, I'll do a similar video about another player that West Virginia is going after in the 2023 class. You got me not only 50, you got me over 100 in less than 24 hours. I really appreciate that. And because I'm a man of my word, here's that second video. And this one is about a young man by the name of Jermaine Matthews. Jermaine Matthews is a 3-star cornerback with a .8728 composite rating by 24/7 Sports. He's rated as the 54th top corner in the United States and the 15th overall best player in the state of Ohio. He's 6 foot tall, 175 pounds, so he fits the mold of that kind of long defensive back that West Virginia's been looking for. He's not super tall, but he's 6 foot is still decent for a defensive back. He's athletic. Obviously, he's a good cover corner, or he wouldn't be highly recruited. But along with those cover skills, he's a good tackler. He has good ball skills. He can go up and catch the ball and high point it, get those 50-50 balls against receivers. And just to give you an example of how athletic he is, he also returned punts for his high school, Winton Woods, in Cincinnati, Ohio. And he had 2 punt return touchdowns his junior year. So he can return punts. So when he does get the ball in his hands, he can do damage with it. Recently on Twitter, he posted the final 9 schools that he's narrowed his list down to. And they include West Virginia, Cincinnati, Kentucky, Maryland, Indiana, Pitt, Washington, Illinois, and Rutgers. Now, he did recently get an offer also from Penn State. I don't know if that changes anything or not. But as of right now, that's his final 9. Now, according to 24/7 Sports, Cincinnati and Pitt are his top two schools, with their crystal ball prediction leaning towards Cincinnati. Now, those crystal ball predictions are typically accurate, but they're not 100% accurate. So, does West Virginia still have a shot? I think they do, and I'm going to give you 2 reasons. Number one, they were only the second Power 5 school to make an offer to this young man, and they did it back in December. So they were on him early before a lot of these other Power 5 schools were. He was kind of flying under the radar for a while. They found him, they offered him, and they've been recruiting him ever since. Reason number 2, that Winton Woods High School, does that sound familiar? Because it should. If you remember, a few days ago, I did a video about several commits for the 2023 class. One of them was a young man by the name of Cameron Calhoun, who goes to none other than Winton Woods High School. So he's a teammate of Cameron Calhoun, who's already committed to the Mountaineers, and based on his Twitter account, looks like he's been trying to recruit Mr. Matthews with him. Matthews put out a tweet recently that said he was going to make his college choice on July the 4th. Underneath that, his teammate and apparently good friend, Cameron Calhoun, put #almostheaven. What's even more telling and more ironic is Cameron Calhoun's mother replied to that tweet and said, basically in a nutshell, that she prays that they both end up on the same team in college. Well, Cameron Calhoun took his mother's tweet, retweeted it with the quote, "You will be surprised," but what does that mean? Who knows? It may not mean anything. It could just be playful fun that they're having on Twitter. But remember, Cameron Calhoun was crystal balled by 24/7 Sports to go to Kentucky, and he flipped to West Virginia on the day he made his announcement, very unexpectedly. So could his buddy Jermaine Matthews be looking at doing something similar with Cincinnati? Who knows? I don't know who's going to be his third official visit. Will it be West Virginia? I haven't heard. If you know, and if you're a Mountaineer fan and you've heard something about Mr. Matthews coming to West Virginia to visit on an official visit, let me know in the comment section. I'd love to hear it. Because sometimes you guys are just as in tune or more in tune with what's going on than me. So I really appreciate your comments on that. But I think it's just really, really cool that Cameron Calhoun put that out there. Like I said, I don't know what it means, but it's great to consider and think about. Maybe, just maybe, the Mountaineers can land this young man. Obviously, Cincinnati's his hometown. The Bearcats have been recruiting him really, really hard. He seems to be really high on what Luke Fickell's doing there. And we all know that they do put defensive backs into the NFL because they just did it. Ahmad Gardner was the number 4 pick in the draft. So that might be enticing to Matthews. But we'll see. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do you think the Mountaineers have a really good shot of landing this young man? Or do you think at the end of the day he ends up choosing Cincinnati or, heaven forbid, Pitt? I want to hear your opinion. Guys, look, there's ways you can help me out financially if you want to support my channel. You can hit the join button right below this video. There's perks that go along with that. You can hit the super thanks button. It's the heart with a dollar sign in it. You can give me a small donation. And you can also make a comment along with that will get highlighted, which will make it easier for me to see in the comments. There's links in the description box to Fanatics and Amazon where you can do your online shopping. It doesn't change your shopping experience and doesn't cost you any more money. It just gets you into the site. But if you use that link to do so, it helps me out along the way. If you want to do your sports betting or online gambling, you can hit the BetUS link in my description box to get to the BetUS site. You can bet on Major League Baseball, NBA playoffs, UFC, NASCAR, whatever it may be. Use that link. It helps out my channel. And if it's your first bet, you can use promo code JOIN125 to get a 125% bonus. So don't forget to do that. And I now have a merch store, folks. Cougars Corner has a merch store. I have t-shirts, hoodies, backpacks, duffel bags, coffee mugs, travel mugs, water bottles, you name it, I've got it. Check out my merch store. Link for that is also in the description box. You can help spread the Cougars Corner brand and name everywhere you go by wearing one of my hats or t-shirts or whatever. If you don't want to do any of that, and all you want to do is support me for free, and that's all you can do, that's totally understandable, hit that red subscribe button. Give me that thumbs up button. Leave a comment. Share it out to all your friends. Let them know about me, because if you like it, there's a good chance they will too. I really appreciate your support. And until next time, Q Country Roads.